Okay, so here's the question we're looking at today, which is worth 30 marks. We're given this weird shape, which is made up of 2 equilateral triangles and 2 parallelograms. We're also given 3 labelled angles on this shape, and in part A, we have to say which type of angle each of these is. Firstly, let's look at the angle K. K is an angle inside an equilateral triangle and is clearly less than 90 degrees. Therefore, K is an acute angle. Next, looking at M, it's an angle in a parallelogram and it's over 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. Therefore, it's an obtuse angle. Lastly, the angle N is over 180 degrees, so therefore it's a reflex angle. In part B, we have to work out the size of each of these angles. First, let's take K, which is an angle in an equilateral triangle, and the thing about equilateral triangles is, all angles are equal and they must add up to 180 degrees, so each angle is 60 degrees. So K is 60 degrees, which we can also find by dividing 180 by 3. Next we'll focus on M, and looking at the diagram, we can see that M and K make up a straight line which is 180 degrees. So to work out the size of M, we take angle K, which is 60 degrees, away from 180 degrees, which leaves us with 120 degrees. Finally, we have to work out the size of angle N, which is the trickiest one to find. The first step to finding the answer for N is by realizing that this angle opposite M is also 120 degrees, because they're vertically opposite. And since the shape is a parallelogram, the angle opposite is also 120 degrees. So now we're able to calculate the size of these two angles here. So we know that the 4 angles in the parallelogram add up to 360 degrees, just like a square. So we can take away the 2 120 degree angles from 360, which leaves us with 120 degrees. Since this is the total size of 2 angles, we can divide it by 2 to find the size of each individual angle, which gives us an answer of 60 degrees. Looking back at the diagram now, we have enough information to find the size of angle N. Since these angles here make up a full circle, which is 360 degrees, we can simply take the two 60 degree angles away from 360 to find the size of angle N. As a result, we work out that the size of angle N is 240 degrees. Moving on to part C, we're told that the 2 triangles are similar but not congruent, and we have to give a reason as to why they are similar. For this, we can say that they are both equilateral triangles, and therefore they have 3 equal angles, which we can represent by AAA in triangle notation. Continuing on from this, in part 2, we have to give a reason as to why they're not congruent. For this one, we can just say that their side lengths are not equal, and therefore they are not congruent. Finally, in part D, we're told that the small triangle has side length of 4 cm, and the big triangle has side length of 8 cm. We have to use this information to construct the original shape from the start of the question. Looking back at the original diagram, we can fill in the side lengths, and when we do this, we realize that the base of the small triangle is equal to the width of the parallelogram, and the base of the big triangle is equal to the length of the parallelogram. So for starters, we draw a base of 4 cm, and then draw a line that's 8 cm long at 120 degrees to this line using a protractor. We also need to do the same on the other side, and then join them together. Then draw 2 lines 4 cm long at 60 degrees to the previous line, join them together, and then draw this last line to finish things off. And that's the end of this question. I hope you guys found this solution video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again.